Oh my gosh. Hello, how are you? I just started getting coughing fits like a minute before. Like a minute before I was going live. I have managed to remove the stuff that was over here. The chat is still here. I thought for sure it would be gone. Let me look at it real quick. Oh, God, put that in. Okay. Nope. Can I just not do the chat, please? Or just ask me what size I want. How about just remove it? Okay, well, my nose is running. Well, I'm a mess. Oh my gosh. Okay, start again. Hello, how are you guys? I know, it is absolute insanity out there. Holy crap. I'm, as much as I'm staying away from a lot of this stuff, I can feel the jitteriness of out there with everyone. I mean, I'm sure, I know all you guys feel it too. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So I've had some insights that I want to share with you. Again, I apologized last night for having to cancel because I got home late, still had to unpack, and I was rushing with everything. And as I was walking back out to the car, Spirit was like, stop, cancel. I'm like, okay, because I was hoping something would be revealed to me, and it was last night. So this is the good news part. So we will get to that. Let me say hello to you guys. Hello. Hello, Melinda, Nancy, Marie. Thank you, Marie. Gigi. Nancy, we're getting 6 to 8 inches of snow overnight and tomorrow. We're supposed to get, I hope we get that 6 to 8 inches too. More snow. Hi, Moonchild, Earth Mama, Joji, Stace, Caroline Wade, Teresa, Pros, Lisa, Gloria Dean, Robin E. Louisa, Apple, Antoinette's granddaughter. Joe, did anyone see the Space Boy? And yeah, I saw clips of that. Joji, you know who's a good person who looks at nonverbal body language? Oh gosh, what is his name? Doctor? I know it's such an easy name and I always forget his name. But he always looks at body language. I saw a glimpse of it and I saw smallness and DGAF. You guys, they're starting to get scared. And the cabinet members, it's like reality is setting in. And the GOP is absolutely freaking out. Just Joy and Cynthia. Hi, Nancy. Peg, Connie B, Renee, Paisley, Electra, Cynthia, Just Joy, Glenn. Just kidding. Look at all you guys. Hi, Charlie. Okay, I think I got Dr. Jack Brown. Thank you. It's such an easy name. I just can never remember it. Joji, behavioral arts is my body language fave, but he has Chase on frequently. Oh, okay. So anyway, So that, gosh, my nose. Yeah, I know it's bad when I'm picking up on everything going on. And it's a shite show. And the thing is, they have been planning this every single day. They've had a day-by-day plan, what they plan to do, blah, 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 blah. And isn't it just crazy that Don Julio can do this, but can only have concepts of a plan? That's because he never intended it. Whatever he wants, they plan out ad nauseum, okay? But the world, the GOP, even some of his cabinet, they are freaking out. They are freaking out. So I saw this quote today, and I loved it. When darkness surrounds, even the smallest spark can guide the way. It's not the size of the light that matters, but the courage to hold it through the night. And that's where I am. I am committed to that because like I said since day one, no more wrinkles for this guy. I am not going to have stress. Stress hormones I'm going to minimize, but I'm not giving him any more of me. That's by Dipendra Tamang. So that is your point where you're always trying to center yourself back. Like all of you, I'm sure, can you just feel all that activity going on in your brain? It's just kind of ping, 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 ping ponging around. You have to let that just relax and let that just filter through your body so you will have less reverberation. So, you guys, I can feel you guys are just kind of letting it go, sitting stiller, sitting deeper into your seat. Let's just kind of pull all of your own energy around you and just wrap your aura around you. From your feet on up, just wrap yourself in your own aura. And when you get to the top, you can just kind of let everything gush up through the top of your aura and down. So that we're just kind of letting all that ping pong popcorn stuff just pop out. And we're just going to kind of hold it right here and be centered and ground yourself deeper into the earth. Ooh, you guys are good. Like even my brain is totally calming down with you guys. Okay. So I can tell this story. As I said, I was walking out to the car and Spirit said, stop. I was like, okay, I'll stop. But I'm like, there's a lot of news I have to catch up on. So that's when I posted on the community that, hey, we're going to meet tomorrow night, not tonight. And so as I got into my office and I started looking at charts, I started having more and more questions being posed. And this is what kind of my method. It's like when those questions come tumbling out, those are my really, really good spaces. So I started asking questions and I started looking at charts more in depth, like Don Julio, progress charts, the United States, all these different charts. And I was starting to see a pattern. But the other thing that's been happening, I would say almost a week. Oh, I need cards for this. I need cards for this. Which one do I want? Nope. Okay. I'm going to do the before tarot, okay? Because I would say for like the past week as I like kind of tune in and out of the wreckage that's going on, whether it's social media or the news, I have been watching Rachel and Lawrence more regularly. But it's just kind of like when I'm looking at the news and I just like trying to step back so my anxiety doesn't go up. So I'm just kind of observing it. All of a sudden, I feel like there's like a person or something is walking by and kind of like taking a second look and moving on. You know what I mean? Like if you see someone out and about and you just kind of look at them, they're looking your direction, but then they kind of stop, take a step back and go forward. It's this perspective that I've been seeing like during the craziest moments. And I'm like, what is that? So I threw a TAROTSCOPE on that. Show me this energy, this person, and all this wreckage. And it's not like they're taking a second look. It's like they're double checking on something to see what are they checking on? They're checking on this. Whoops. Oh my gosh, look at my decks. Well, we're just going to keep it like this. Look at all these extra cards I have in for my other deck. So we're just going to keep it like that. So they're checking on this. And if this is like, no, that's not the black boxes. Like now I'm seeing more of those boxes. But they're checking on this. What about this? Activity going on around it. This person that's looking, look at, I'm pulling all the green ones out. What are they, what's catching their attention? How do you relate to this? That's going that way. And how does this relate back to you? Ooh, Plan B. I have a 5 of Wands. I have pillars of support to build structure from scratch. Pillars of support. Okay. I just want one astrology card. Pillars of support. What's at the heart of this? Okay. Earth element stability. Of course, this has to do with earth element stability. Stability for our nation. Stability, these are pentacles, this data, information, things that are preserved that give the United States stability. So this person is walking, just kind of glances, looks at this. They're looking at the 10 of Swords. This is something that is complete. The swords, it's intelligence. It's the end of the road. It's the full thing. Covered in the Lovers. This has in the past been Trump-Russia, but it's also, let's add Felonia. I think they're gazing at what they're doing to the infrastructure, and they are sabotaging it. But whenever they look at this, it's like nothing's happening. Kind of like they're waiting to see what, I guess, wires get tripped, so to speak. So this person, the Hermit we have. Someone wise. I am getting people who are still in government, who are loyal to the Constitution. But there was a massive plan that was drawn up in case Don Julio did the worst things possible. And it planned for every possible option. And even what they're doing right now, they had a plan for them doing this because it was all Project 2025, those dorks. I did that video on Project 2025 and how the administration prepared for this for months and months and months. They planned it for years because I think that was published in 2023. It wasn't like we just heard about it during the campaign and then they decided to do it. They've been looking at it for a long time. So this person is examining that, covered in the 9 of Pentacles, security. Security, are things secure? Are our valuables secure? And what they're doing. This relates back to that. The Four of Pentacles reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. That is instability because of all the chaos that's going on and that they planned for. And this relates to this. The Eight of Swords. Breaking and entering. This data that they're able to get, it's not the 10 swords. There's the 8 of swords. They're not quite there yet. Did you guys hear about, I just saw this little thing really quickly about how Elon and one of his minions, apparently they came across some code or something that they don't understand. And you could, to the people who are in the know, they could tell by the tweet that he sent about something about having like double social security numbers or something like that. And whoever picked up on it was like, Elon doesn't know what Felonia, for entertainment purposes only, Felonia doesn't know what he's looking at. Okay, you know what? Let's ask that question really quick too. The code that Felonia doesn't understand. And the minions, because someone said that the minion was like, I've never seen anything like this before. What's that? I've never seen anything like this before. I've never seen anything like this before. I have no idea how I'm supposed to draw this out. Elon. It's like, huh? The minion is like, I've never seen anything like this before. Elon is like, huh? What's crowning them? They don't get, they don't understand. Oh, this feels like a big block. Don't go. What's grounding this? I don't understand what that is. This. The Lovers again. What? Okay, anyway. Oh my gosh, look at that. The 10th house reversed. I've never seen that before. It's like they were having expectations to achieve their highest goal, to achieve this, but things aren't going exactly the way they planned because they don't know what this is. What's the minion doesn't know what this is? Oh, that was just in that prior reading, the 8 of Swords. He's kind of stuck. I don't know what this is. I don't know what to do with this. What is this? And Felonia is like, you guys, I just pulled these. The 10 of Swords. He thought he was complete with this. But they've never seen this before. The minion, the King of Cups. I've never seen this before. What's hanging above him? The King of Cups. Oh, that's Felonia. And Felonia's like, I've never seen this before. He's used to being able to break and enter, know the secrets, the ins and outs, the codes to gain access. He cannot. This is like a huge secret. He does not have that. And what's blocking them? The scales of justice. How we followed the law, but we're able to put blocks on certain things. It's like justice, green light, red light. They can't go and access what they want. Grounding all this, we have the 10 of Pentacles, all the data. There you go, the Ace of Cups. How long has this been in the works? I mean, I was saying this in 17, 18, 19. This was Don Julio's card with the rusher in getting what he wanted. I saw these as like USB drives, but this is the original wish. I assume is the rusher coup. Oh, okay, which way does this go? Goes like this. Okay, so those are people talking to each other. So this person saying to this person. At the basis of this, we have coming complete. Complete the circle, complete this plan. It's telling this, hey, look at this. They're stuck. They don't know what it is. This is like part of the plan. They're stuck. They're stuck, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Is it black technology? I do not know. How are you guys doing? I know it's very terrible if he gets his way. Yes, Lawrence has been doing a great job. I've done that before. Just joy. Delphian, no, 2025 was being floated around. 2021 per my. Okay. I thought it was published in 23. Yes, they were being worked on back in the 90s, but that's the thing. That whole idea came together, and what I'm feeling like from that vote guy with OMB, and then the Treasury Secretary who's not allowed to be in the Treasury, it's like they're having some major reality happening here. Let's look at this, because they've just been writing this out, making these plans for decades. And they've been working with, they've been working with legislators. They've been working with think tanks, blah, 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 blah. And it's been in such a form of an idea that now it has finally manifested. And that's the thing. When you create, your secondary problems are the manifestation. I'm telling you, these guys, those two that vote and that, what's it, Bassett, whatever his name is, they're freaked out. And vote, even though he seems powerful outside and he doesn't care, he is so tiny. What are they freaked out about? Vote and this guy. Let's do the treasurer. Why are you freaked out? This guy doesn't want to be here. He's just there because he's part of the club, but it's getting too real. And then this is, I said Bassett, this is vote. Dude is scared. Scared. Oh, they know they're being watched because they've never been government employees. Oh, they feel like they're walking into traps. There you go. The Ace of Cups, the original sin with the rusher. The Six Wands mob, the transnational organized crime leaders. And the government. The government that they want to institute, the 5. Okay? At the heart of why they're so scared, the moon, the soul. Lots of emotions here. Like I was saying, this has been building up over a long, long, long time. It has manifested, and this is also the help of a foreign adversary, usually the China, okay? This guy, Bassett, is scared. The Ace of Pentacles. He should be, you don't want to start anything off like this. He can't access the treasury. And he knows it's theft. The 8 of Swords, that little minion can't access the data. And he's scared because his challenge is he's going to get caught. The Lover's card. Oops, the Lover's card. Because he's in on this not only with Felonia and Don Julio that he has to cover for, it is also the think tanks and all those back channels. He is really scared. This vote guy, the 6 of Swords, is scared. Yeah, he would like to maybe, he wants a different job. It's like he thought this was a good idea, but maybe I don't think it's such a good idea. He does want to obviously get to calmer waters. This is just way too much and overwhelming. He wants to get his family safe. He wants to get GTFO out of there. It's too much reality. And this is also intelligence. That he's worked on many levels with different people to complete. He's also scared because the Nine of Swords. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. This is the psyops. This is the propaganda. And this is the outrage. Like, people are waking up and they want to slay that dragon. Vote channel. Oh my gosh. You guys, he's got the same problem. Can you believe this? Holy crap, you guys. Can you believe this? Yes. Did the 2025 folk include muskrat in their planning? I don't think so. He just, it was a matter of convenience, especially for Don. No, they weren't planning for him. Maybe to like consult, but not, be a FOTUS. Oh, no, right? So they are scared, you guys. At the foundation of this is the 10 of Pentacles. Breaking and entering, stealing. Oh, look at this chest. This is like, okay, I keep seeing those boxes that they're trying to break in. It's like every agency, every department has these like black boxes like I was showing you last time. And they are like all over the place. So it's not like all of our data is just in one thing. Every single department, division, planned. And this is how, where was that quote? How the Five of Wands, we have the pillars to grow anew. Okay? So we're protected in that regard. What's crowning them? The Three of Cups. The conspiracy. It can be the three branches of government. It can be the back channels. It could be the leaders of different nations. But they are terrified about this. Can you believe this? I know. Y2K was a quarter of a century ago. So, okay. So that's that. And I digressed. I got off my train of thought. Because I was telling you. So over time, for the past week or so, you know what? I want to even say back when I was in California, that was like 2 weeks ago. Like I was seeing the person that was going back and forth to kind of check and see what's going on with the systems and what's going on around them. And we found out that Muskrat and his minions have kind of hit a roadblock. And that the cabinet choices now are freaked out because they know that they're caught. So I've been having that notion. And then, so I was throwing cards to figure out what was going on with that. And the thing that was disheartening to me, but you'll see it's not so bad. Here we go. It's just what I didn't like seeing with all these progress charts. A progress chart is like your natal chart keeps evolving as you grow. And so because for every year that you're alive, the sun moves forward 1 degree. And the rest of the chart can move, and that in proportion to how it was when you were born, and that's a solar arc. But because the planets move at different speeds, there's a progress chart where each planet progresses on its own speed at its own time. I'm sorry, I keep getting texts. Anyway, so as I'm looking at Don Julio's, I'm just like, fudge. Because it just bothered me so much that when you looked at his progress chart, the top of his chart is 7 Leo. And over here, Pluto, Saturn. 3 Leo, 12 Leo. This bothered me so much because 7 degrees Leo Well, that is Biden's Pluto, but USA North Node, her destiny is 6 Leo. So it's like USA destiny is getting the squeeze, and we are all feeling the squeeze from Don Julio with Saturn and Pluto, which is radically changing things. It is, an unmovable force meets an unstoppable object. Things have to change inevitably. And this is the stranglehold that Donald would have in his life. He's trying to achieve. And here's the United States chart. There were some other things. And so stay with this. Stay with this. The 6 of Leo, okay? USA North Node. So I'm like kind of in a panic last night because I'm doing these progressed charts. Oh, look at Donald's progressed Mars. Guess what? That's at 14 Libra. USA Saturn, our scales of justice, is 14 Libra. And what does Mars do? It attacks. His progressed Mars is exactly attacking our scales of justice and our institutions and everything that we've established. So we feel this, we know this. It's been in his chart. This was his trajectory. It's like this was inevitably going to happen in our nation. But still, that just sucks and bums me out because I'm like, I don't want to live through this. None of us want to. And so then later on last night, I'm just decided to take a break. I'm doing something on my phone. And all of a sudden my daughter calls and I'm talking to her. And I am just elated, excited. My mood changes like that. And we're just talking about things. And it's just so good to talk to her. I was there this weekend. She sounds so much better. And I was just so happy. And then all of a sudden, and so then I hang up with her. I'm like, wow, I feel really, really good right now. And then like that person that kind of walks by and looks at the stuff comes to mind. And I'm like, I really shouldn't be feeling this good, but I just feel so happy. And my well-being is just so great. Like none of this happened before. And I don't know if you guys remember way back. In 2020, I would have these dreams or these moments where like I would wake up feeling like Don Julio never existed. We moved on. Everything is happy and beautiful and wonderful. That happened to me several times. That happened to me when I was in California. I woke up and like, I was like, oh, that's right. Like I had to double check, but I'm just like, I'm already feeling that. That must mean he's going to be on the way out sooner than later, because last time I was getting a heads up with about a year's notice. And so that's coming to me. But so I'm like feeling wonderful. And I'm like, what is this about? So I check the transits and I'm like, holy crap. In that moment, the moon was 6 degrees Leo. That's USA North Node. And the top of the chart was 15 Leo. This is where the asteroid Mad Hatter is. I use that for the J6, okay? And so to me, that was so much affirmation, feeling good, feeling happy, feeling light as a feather, like this was gone. Even though right now we're dealing with this Mad Hatter, I knew that without a doubt, I know we're going to be okay, but that told me it's coming much sooner than later. And I've been feeling like USA defenses, like people who are totally aligned with the Constitution, like that feels like it's getting larger. Just the swell of the energy there and support, it's just getting reinforced. And now we have not only us, but like the GOP is freaking out, and then their base is freaking out. And, you have the media who's trying to keep this all quiet. I just cannot believe the crap that they're putting on so that these things don't get reported. In fact, the state of Iowa, I saw today, because I'm like, how are these Iowa farmers doing? The Iowa legislature passed a bill today to support Iowa farmers and basically give them kickbacks because they want to keep them quiet. Isn't that crazy? How are you guys doing? Hi, Annie. Okay. How are you guys? Okay. Yes, that big balls dude. Yeah. Okay. I am one. Agree, Queen. I know we're going to be okay no matter how awful it might feel right now. And here's the thing. Muskrat he's always worked in private. It's totally different when you are working for a public entity, the Fed, the government, the state, okay? And the other thing with Don Julio, they always F up the details and things. Now, they've had really good people with the Project 2025, knowing the law, getting this in order. They did not expect Muskrat, and they weren't expecting this. Okay, I don't know what they were expecting because they would get a ton of blowback, but there's some crumbling going on at the foundation. Does that make sense? Oh, thank you, Joni. Okay, so anyway. Oh, and then today I went for a walk with the dogs, and I just felt my chin being lifted up to gaze at the horizon, and the sun was so bright, and I have not seen the sun here in a while. And usually I don't see it on this walk, but the sun was hanging above the tree line, and I just felt Spirit saying, illuminate, be illuminated. Hold this note of well-being. It's going to be okay. You have everything that you need. And then I was like, but yes, the sun is going to set, and there's going to be a dark time. But we're going to wake up, okay? Like I said before, this having to happen, we've all known what's been going on, but now the MAGAs, because their hearts are open, because their guy is in office, their eyes are open. And this is what it's going to take, okay? Yes, we need more courage from people in office, and I don't blame them for not wanting to speak up. Except, who's the lady with the FCC? She's like, if you want to fire me, there's a way to do this. And so she just rejected his call. And then look at that. He just melts away. He's just so easy to get to back off, And, oh boy. And, okay, so I wanted to share that with you. The other thing I didn't get to talk about last time. So last time we talked about Donald's house of bad luck because Pluto had moved into his 6th house of daily routine. It's also our military and institutions, and he is just plowing through there to destroy things. But that is in the 6th house of bad luck. Yes, it's right here. Bad luck. Well, the other thing it does that's prominent here, especially with Pluto, it's really, really bad for your health. It is a very destructive, extreme, powerful effect on what the body can handle. It's Pluto rules your DNA. It rules over cancers and tumors. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen to him, but this is really, really, really hard for him. And this is in the sign of Aquarius. He is also having such a hard time because we talked about that last time. This is an air sign. It was in Capricorn, which was an earth sign, which is tangible. So he could, on the impulse, know how much he could get away with and go scorched earth and how to tangibly push people's buttons. Here, it's a little bit more nebulous. He has to control everything all the time, and he doesn't know where the narrative is going to go or who's going to discover what, or if they have some problems there, trying to hack into our stuff. So I'm getting really clearly, this is really hard on Donald's day-to-day work. This, because Pluto is so energetic, has such a drive, I must be hovering over it. It's like working yourself to death. You cannot stop it. Let's take a look at Donald's health. Oh my gosh. He really is having a hard time. My throat. I think it's time to take our 3-minute break. Let's do our 3-minute break. And we will come back to that, okay? Thank you, just kidding. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have this full moon chart here, the eclipse that's coming in March. I want to know how his health is being affected as we lead up to this full moon eclipse and afterwards. Because the eclipse last summer, in September, it kind of pinned him down even more so, and really was starting to kind of drain him even more. I think at one point he wasn't having a rally because he was just tired. That kind of stuff is coming back. I need a card for his health. Oh. And I also threw a TAROTSCOPE the other day on how this is just draining him. Looking at this Pluto, how it's so draining. And there are so many aspects that are going on right now. It's like he can't handle the stress and rigors of it like he did the first time around. But also there's so much more drama going on. So, oh my gosh. Oh boy. Okay, we gotta look at this chart. What is affecting his health? Oh, the World card. We are complete. Oh boy, that looks like an ending to me, you guys. His big world tour, his big life. Talk about endings. Hitting the finish line. This is a Saturn card as well, and Saturn is going to be especially difficult during this eclipse for him. His health has to do with what? Oh, the 10th house, the world. His health is very much related to what's going on the world stage, everything going on in the news, social media. Everybody is talking about it. These stressors, also related to Saturn, are really affecting his health. We have, I'm doing past, present, future. Past, judgment, present. Look at, there's he and Elon. Future, oh. So, there's your convicted felon. All the judgments that came. That was hugely, very, very stressful for him. This is eating away at him too with Felonia because he's on the cover of Time. He's the one with the vigor and able to get around and go do stuff for him. Even though he's living the life being POTUS, it's like he's stealing the show. And he has to work so closely with him, kind of in a collaborative manner, and that is eating him up. And this Ace of Pentacles, the challenge, what this is, how it's affecting his health, it's just so draining. The gift of life. It's just life and living that's just draining and draining and draining. It's like he's on borrowed time, you guys. It's just that like the structure can't stand up anymore. Leading to final result. The Magician. He is the magician. He can do his magical stuff when he's healthy, but 5, the Hierophant. Him trying to have his coup and, redo all the institutions and redo the United States of America. It's like he doesn't have the endurance to see that through. Okay? So, he has no energy. I know he is speaking. He has been, I thought he was really bad last year. I'm like, how is he going to be able to be on TV all the time? And how in the world is it that the media can just ignore his status? He is, you guys know I'm preaching to the choir. Okay? Yeah, my husband does not like to partake in this stuff at all. It drives him crazy. But I don't know what happened before the Super Bowl that he all of a sudden came on TV for like 15 minutes. My husband's like, what is that? And he's like, and listening to him talk, like he was really stunned at first that it happened, but how bad his condition was. So, I'm sorry, you know what? I have not been, So we have a full moon coming up. Oh, geez, Louise. it is going to, I haven't looked at the chart yet. If this is the setting condition for the eclipse, because this is our last full moon before the eclipse, we have, I think the sun is going to be about 24 degrees Aquarius. The moon is going to be 24 degrees Leo. And Uranus, 24 Taurus. We have fixed signs here. Donald's progressed moon is Scorpio. So 4 degrees Scorpio. We'll just throw that in the mix. Scorpio being the sign of life and death. Ooh. So these major players are happening, and they're all fixed signs from something's got to give. And it's this moon 24 Leo that's like conjunct his Mars at 26 Leo. It's hiding out in his 12th house, like things you cannot see. But it's going to set off Uranus, which is conjunct his midheaven. Not exactly, but this is anything goes. Anything goes. And because it's in a T-square, there's not any harmony with this. Things don't just flow. Something's got to give. And this is what's setting the stage for the eclipse we have in March 14th. Did you guys know that I guess that's when they have to approve the funding for the U.S. government on March 14th? We have a lunar eclipse. I just can't get over the fact that the moon is at 23 degrees Virgo. It's just past USA Neptune. The sun is 23 Pisces, conjunct Saturn at 22 Pisces. If he was having problems with that last eclipse and this one is catching up to him, it's like this cuts him right in half, because he's got his sun here and his moon here in the 6th house of bad luck and bad fortune. So this is going to open up a bunch of stuff with this full moon, which is a reveal. And this eclipse is this eclipse is like the result of this, okay? I cannot believe holy crap, you got, holy crap. What have we been talking about? The 6th house of bad fortune and bad health. And Pluto, the 1st house over DC, this represents Photis, and he's got Pluto there in the 1st house, which makes a warring president like Bush. But that sets the tone for him. He's going to be destructive, but it's going to be even more draining. Oh my gosh. It's just mind-blowing. Yeah, something is going to happen to him with this eclipse, because we have Uranus right there that's getting triggered. What's happening with him and in his position as Photis? Pluto again, you guys. Oh my gosh. I just said that was about his vitality. So Uranus is going to hit him hard with this eclipse. You can't go back. This is set in stone. This is endings. It's transformation. Yes, but he can't transform the whole government. He can't. He just can't. Okay, so what is Pluto doing in his 1st house of wellness here? Capricorn IUs. Oh my gosh. So Capricorn IUs, this is, related to the U.S. government and her assets. So Capricorn IUs reversed. It's like he cannot use the resources anymore. Something has been shaken up, and it's the end. What's going on in this house of bad luck and bad fortune? Bad fortune and bad health. You guys, solar eclipse. That is a leader getting eclipsed. Holy crap. What's happening to the moon? So the sun and Saturn are anchored. This is in the third house. Gemini likes the third house. He's a Gemini. But this is like splitting him in half because the sun and the moon are opposite at these degrees. And he was also born under an eclipse. You know, it's like time is expiring. What does this do to? Seventh house, his partner. Third house, communications. Oh my gosh. I think something's coming out about him. Lunar eclipse. Oh my gosh. Solar. Okay. Solar lunar came out at the last reading I did because I felt like Biden and Attorney General Garland kept his energy was around. And this was how they were working in tandem, tag teaming each other to take care of stuff. And you guys, I still feel Biden's energy so close to this. Like he feels closer to the government than Don Julio does. So lunar eclipse, that's the body. Oh boy, holy crap. Can you guys just hang in there through March? March is ugly. Venus is going to be retrograde. That drains you of your beauty, your charisma, but your money, your wealth, the things of substance to him that are so important to him. I think Mercury is retrograde. That is going to be retrograde. That's his ruling planet. Oh, it stations retrograde. Oh boy. You guys, this is really, really bad. Don't you think he kind of looks like, thank you, Purple Sky. Love Pi Day. I know. Yeah, we have a full moon at 24 degrees. It's like the Kennedy Center. Oh my gosh. Could you believe how ridiculous? He is so petty. I mean, you could say that it was for RFK, but because he's so petty. Because even now, JFK outshines him with USAID. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to take that away. He's so petty. I have to tell you guys, there's something else happening with this eclipse. There goes my throat. And I hope that you are planning ahead. You have resources. You have stocked up on things. You're being a little bit frugal. And don't be wasteful. I was thinking about victory gardens yesterday. But this eclipse, it tags exactly the lunar eclipse, September 15th, 2008, and when Lehman Brothers failed as an institution and everything fell apart. It's like these things are working in tandem because this was at 22 degrees Virgo was the sun. The moon is at 23 degrees Virgo. The moon is at 22 Pisces. Oh boy, the Saturn is at 22 Pisces. This 22 Virgo Pisces also holds a lot of significance because this was our Pluto return. We had USA Neptune right here. 20 USA natal Neptune is here. And then the transit Neptune was right here. This was like the secret's out. The propaganda and all that crap, it was designed to, these guys can't really hide behind that haze that they've been using, how they could so effortlessly move the goalposts. It's like that got stretched out, you know, and it's become a transnational thing, and it has absolutely contributed to all the propaganda. But like I've been saying, I think the age of propaganda is coming to an end. We're going to see that, and it's going to get its grip in 2025. But how are these two things related? So how does this relate? What happened here that we'll see here? Oh, I just got Obama because he was elected 2 months later. Affects this. What is this? Fourth house roots. These are our defenses. This is who we are. This is protecting the nation. It's where our hidden defenses are as well. But it is, I'm getting everyone on their feet, everyone willing to defend you. Holy crap. So, there's Pluto again. Oh my gosh. We just drew this for Don Julio's health. There's so this put us in a recession. It transformed our politics. We ushered in Obama. I don't know what Don Julio was doing then. 2008. Oh my God, you know what this is? You know what this is? Okay, listen up. You know, during his first term, everyone's trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I started reading tarot cards because my mind was seeing so many things I couldn't sort it out, okay? 2018 December, I get tarot cards. I start my channel in 2019. So in all the research that I've been doing, you know, we read the dossier. Then you start looking at the links with that and Cambridge Analytica and SCL, blah, blah, blah. It goes back to the Mercers. It goes back to the Mercers. Because the GOP love affair with the Rushers, and when decisions were really, really made to kind of take over the GOP with that caucus whatever and those teabaggers, blah, 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 with foreign interference and help, where the propaganda and the transnational aspect of the GOP, where they're keeping their secrets, I've traced that back to 2008, 2009. So this eclipse is, you guys, they are so fudged. So you can take that as well from there. How does it relate to this eclipse in March? You guys, the sun, that's the leader. That's the leader. It challenges him. Holy crap. Where's the GOP in all this? From here to here. Oh, they're silent. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody got in trouble. 11th house. Their network, their friends, how they're using other networks. How do we find out overseas. Overseas, we find out about it. What's overseas? Our allies, USA. I just got, there's more. I keep seeing more black boxes. Blinken, yes. When Blinken was making his final trips, same with DOD Austin, we were safeguarding and securing items with them to hold until we got over this menace. And it's volume 2. Okay. This is looking good for us in a very short amount of time. What do you think? Oh, thank you, Connie B. Did a good job in researching. Always wondered about the Mercers in Voss. Yeah. The Mercers are in the Hamptons, next door to a Russian embassy facility. Then there was Meta being capitalized by a Russian oligarch. Yes, he was. Oh, I know his name. I can't think of it off the top of my head. They will come out. WAPO and YT, tracing Trump's rise to power back to the 2008 financial crisis. That was his rise, you guys. Devas. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this. I've been looking at the, trying to keep track of the stock market, what's going on. And I'm like, how is it that the stock market keeps going up when this is so bad? And you can see the volume of exchanges, like Don Julio, the Dow is being artificially inflated. So people don't think to go look at the Dow plunging what the F is going on. So there's a lot of artificial things that are pumping him up, if it can. Okay? So, Musk is sending, I know, Treasury offices in West Virginia? Are you kidding me? Eric Prince was his name. Okay, I do not have the full moon chart, but I am just going to do a generic. So we can see what's happening at this full moon. I'm seeing a lot of Pluto. There's so much Pluto activity going on. And Don, he can't handle it. He doesn't know, he doesn't understand what happened to his mojo because it was so much easier the first time around. Well, and I just keep seeing so much sunshine and happiness come April. Okay, this is the full moon over DC. I don't know exactly when it is, but let's just draw a TAROTSCOPE on what we can expect here. The first house, done. The secrets and enemies. The networks in DC. What's this full moon? Crowning in the skies. We're going to see it. Challenges. Need some more space. Partner opposition. 6th house. 5th house of leader. Oh, these both want to come out. Ooh. I'm getting a lot of Elon in this 3rd house with data. This house Aries, I am is feeding this. I'm going to go. I've had this a lot with Elon, Felonia. I'm going to charge forth and wreck everything. What's provoke? I'm going to continue provoking the people, the world, everything. It's continues with the plan, Mercury mind, the plan, the ideas with 2025, trying to get people approved. It's like this schedule that they're trying to stick with, and it's also all that data. And there's the networks. All the networks and groups that are involved. Oh, no. 11th house associated with... This is opposition in people. We, the people, are pissed off. Okie dokie. Okay. So we got that. So the first house is FOTUS, basically. You guys! This keeps... You guys, he's Pluto'd. Oh. How many times has this card come up for him? How many times? What does it mean for Donald to be Pluto'd? Struggle, transform life, death, changes. What is this Pluto transformation? Can I get some clarifiers? Ace of Wands. Is this an idea or a plan? The Knight of Cups. His support. Various cabinet and people. The challenge with them. Oh, is the Queen of Cups. It's the United States of America. So there's going to be new action being taken because of his cabinet and what they're doing, because the U.S. is pissed off. I know. Hurry. Pluto again. Pow, zap. Oh, yes, Julia, I was grateful for Jupiter direct as well. And in fact, Jupiter direct It has now gone above the horizon in the USA chart because it was hanging out here in the 6th house for so long. And so it has now moved up into the 7th house, which is we the people. So that's always good for us. So the secret with this full moon, Virgo, analyze. This is how we're analyzing what these a-holes are doing. It's the plan, it's the data, it's secrets, it's surveillance, we were planning for this, you guys. I'm like suddenly just not feeling very worried again. You know, it's just, even though it like kind of comes in waves. Secret, the hidden enemy unleashed. Oh, this is Trumpy Muskrat. We're just going to get even more of their crap. The network. Now, I think the network's involved here. Taurus, I think this is we the people who are pissed off that we are losing our stuff. Our dreams are fading. People are upset. It is out there. We want our stuff. Crowning this full moon. The first house body. Don Julio. It's a challenge because he doesn't have the leadership, the leverage that he needs. He's kind of fallen by the wayside already. Oh, wait, that's not how I do it. I like to go like that on its side. Okay, 9th house. Sagittarius, I see. Whoops. Well, that card likes to be there. This is the law. I'm getting more international partners, allies, because they're doing a lot of work over there. Don Julio was trying to isolate U.S. and he's trying to deflect attention with like tariffs now on the European Union, blah, 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 blah. But they're gathering steam. They have something to say about this. The shared resources, earth, element stability. Remember, I drew this earlier from like the pre-plans before Don Julio came, the plans that they made to keep us secure. Our security. Is this our security? It is mostly our security. China is filling the vacuum, but it is our security. 7th house. Oh boy. This is the opposition, his opposition. It's also we the people. We are very angry about what's happening in the skies. We are banding together to change this crap. 6th house, public servants. Oh, fire. Fire, this is war. This is public servants and military. They are on fire with what is going on. There are institutions. There's just ferocity. This is 5th house, office of the President of the United States. Look at that. The part of fortune increase is decreasing. His charm, his luck, his appeal is fading. And I also had this one, the Chiron, the wound to heal. This is his, okay, so his wound is conjunct USA Saturn. Remember I said earlier, his progressed Mars was right on USA Saturn. Like it was attacking the scales of justice. The other thing to know about that point is that Donald's Chiron is there. That the only way he could, so what happens is the scales of justice become his wound, and the only way he can heal his wound is to overthrow the government, the laws, and justice. The other thing he has here is his asteroid Juno, which shows a close relationship, which is like he's married to this problem and he needs help to overthrow it. So to me, this is saying his fortune is fading and he is not succeeding in healing this wound of overthrowing us. USA defenses, air, comms. We have comms. We have comms. What about, is this? Oh, we have comms all over the place, you guys. And I feel like they're still looking for something. But it's digital. Third house, I said I felt Musk here. That's him. Leo, I will. That is him. People are pissed off at him for what he thinks he's a star. The substance at this full moon. And our health, the Neptune sacrifice. So this is reversed. This is, we're not giving up on our nation. People are going to rise up. This is Don Julio's card for sacrificing democracy. And this is the nation and the people saying, no way. This is the full moon happening soon. And it's the thing that's leading up to the eclipse next month that just really is this the theme tonight, Pluto, for Don Julio? Huh. How about that, you guys? How are we doing? Okay. With Jupiter above the horizon, it helped our phone calls to our elected more effective. That is a really great point, because a couple days ago, it was really garbled and difficult to make those calls. You couldn't, there was something wrong with it. Do you guys, I just want to make sure you guys know about 5calls.org. I love it. It is finally the little app I've been waiting for forever. So you know who to call for what. You know, I know they've tried to come out with these before. It's really cool. And also, what is this app? This other one, because, where is it? Oh, ECOSIA. You know, since Google decided to label the Gulf of America ridiculous. I don't have anything to do with that. ECOSIA, that is a search engine. It's pretty good. I like it. I am getting more things to come up, like things I don't think I've ever seen before, because the algorithms are so heavy on Google. What they do, and you can go back and look at their history, is that 100% of their proceeds go to planting trees around the world. They've planted over 2 million trees so far. So I would like to encourage you guys to check that out. That Neil deGrasse. That Neptune return from the Civil War 27 Neptune coincides with the fall of the GOP. Yes, and the GOP, their sun is 29 degrees Pisces. What have we been talking about all year? This mastery degree of 29 degrees Pisces. The North Node is sitting on their sun. Pisces is the sign that dissolves things, okay? It has a beautiful cleansing activity notion about it. We are entering into a new world this 2025, and it's like their sun comes unraveled. And the Saturn in Pisces is getting closer and closer, conjuncting that North Node. And it's just, you can just feel the heaviness and like how it's breaking, can't you? Your ascendant is 28 degrees Pisces in the 12th. I love it when the North Node comes around to the ascendant. It's a lot easier than the South Node. Okay, so I think that is it for tonight. You guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for all your donations. I will take my supers. If you have any questions, please let me know. And thank you very much for your feedback. Who was the one that said that they contacted Linda G for me to do a thing with her? And she was like, yeah, I totally want to do that. I just got to get some stuff straightened out and make a plan, because everything's going haywire, trying to do taxes, trying to do FAFSA before everything just totally breaks apart. But thank you so very much. Thank you, moderators. And thank you for subscribing. I'm going to get there. I know I'm going to get there. It's just not quite as front and center as that was prior. It's going to be okay. So thank you. Thank you, Purple Sky. Thank you, Delphian. Thank you, my queen. Can we draw and quarter Felonia at Smithfield because we love him so much? Sure. Thank you, Just Joy. Julie, I'd love to see you on the I would love to do it too. But you know what? I am going to, I have to learn technology. Eek! You guys know that is my biggest weakness. It always has been. So that is going to be, Thank you, Joe G. Thank you to Spicy BLP. Antoinette, I'm delighted you're going to get together with Linda, your subs. I know they will. I totally have faith in that. Yes, Carolyn German, we are going to get through this. Namaste, Melinda. William, you rock too. Thank you. Yeah, too spicy. Used 5 calls a few days ago. It is amazing, you guys. It's like I've been starting off I didn't today, but I've been starting off with 5 calls and I'm calling. Mine even went to my attorney general. I couldn't even remember who that was for my state. And then I saw that my state of Illinois filed suit against Don Holio today. Okay. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Paisley. Do you guys have your questions? Are they somewhere? Okay. Thank you. Elizabeth. Thank you, Queen. Great info. I would love, love, love to see you and Linda together. It would be awesome. I know. And then you're going to have to see me on a camera, not just my face. You know, I was trying to be anonymous for so long because I had, kids. And I didn't want anyone to ever put my face together with their data. But now they're adults. Just YouTube search a how-to. I know. Yes. My ag fill is a whole... What Attorney General is that? Phil Weiser? Night Electra. Thank you, Marie. Paisley. Joni's Angels. Marie Sutton. Just kidding, Purple Sky. Any questions? Any questions? Thank you so much for that, Paisley. Or if we don't get questions, I am just going to grab some cards. One for each of yous. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. 1 card for each of you. What you need to look at with this full moon. Or no, it's what's going to be revealed. What's going to be revealed at this full moon? Here we go. What's going to be revealed? We have Jody. Marie, J.K. Purple. Okay. This is what's going to be revealed to you guys. Oh, he's in Colorado. Oh, okay. Good. Okay. Joni. Full moon. Look for. Oh, look at that. I love that. The 4 wands. It's completing something, celebrating it. It's something that you've worked for and enjoying. Yay. Marie. Magician. You have a magician in your life. Something magical being revealed. Oh, that is really interesting. Just kidding. This full moon, look for structure, the Hierophant, the rules, the foundations. That's going to give you a lot of structure. Pay attention to that. Purple, your full moon. Temperance. Ooh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, putting things together. It's you got the green light to go do that, whatever that is. Yes. Oh boy, I need the magician. Well, it's coming and probably surprising new ways because Uranus is going to be active. So it's a pressure reliever. So that's getting really revealed to you. What they're having. Okay, you guys. Y'all take care of yourselves. Thank you for coming. I love you guys. We'll see you soon.